Lately, President Trump has been introducing a slew of new reporters to the White House press pool, including social media star and fellow forehead American, Benny Johnson. Lucky for us, he's not afraid to hold the powerful accountable and ask the tough questions.
Will the president consider giving the Presidential Medal of Freedom to big balls?
Ooh. That's a very important question. Be the first Medal of Freedom awarded to a human scrotum since Rush Limbaugh. Now, it is these kinds of bold and very wrinkly questions that Benny Johnson has been asking for years on his creatively titled programs like The Benny Show, The Benny Report, Benny Brews, and Benny on the Block. And of course, Breaking Benny, 2.5 Bennies, and The Kelly Clarkson Show featuring Benny Johnson. But before he was getting literally 1 billion views online, Benny worked at storied news outlets like Breitbart, The Blaze, and BuzzFeed, where he honed a unique perspective that was definitely authentic and original.
BuzzFeed announced it was firing its viral politics editor Benny Johnson for plagiarism.
Johnson wholesale copied words and entire phrases from The Guardian, U.S. News and World Report, and even Yahoo Answers.
Wow! How bad of a writer do you have to be to cheat on a BuzzFeed article with Yahoo Answers? Yahoo Answers, the website that bravely asks, what if Wikipedia was written by guys who scroll graffiti in public toilets? But now that he's no longer at BuzzFeed, he's not forced to write drivel like which Harry Potter house matches your Disney princess style. I'm a Hufflepuff Moana, but that's beside the point. Benny is now free to talk politics. Give us a taste.
Every single thing you hate about your life right now, or American culture, is caused by mass immigration.
American cities are treasures, and we should not sacrifice them to the mongoloid horde.
White rage is how you win a war.
Leftists are a death cult.
Save this country from literal demons, from Satanists and from scum.
You Slytherin Elsa bitch. Wow. Maybe we were too hard on plagiarism, you know? Regardless, Benny's constant stream of vitriol and cruelty has reaped him billions of views. And frankly, it blows my mind that someone this unoriginal and derivative can garner such online attention and the ear of the president. I mean, what am I missing?
Some of the most famous, most viewed right-wing online influencers were being paid by Russia.
Part of a Kremlin-backed campaign to fuel Russian narratives. Among those stars, Benny Johnson.
Oh! He's just being paid by foreign forces to destroy America from within. Phew! I thought my neighbors actually liked the guy. You know, and his popularity can't just all be Russia putting their finger on the scale. Perhaps there's a star quality there. Just show me the undeniable charisma, Benny.
What's going on?
Whoa! Benny, that's the first good question I've heard you ask. What is going on? He dances like a Jabberwocky with polio. Now, I know J.D. Vance said we don't have to apologize for being white anymore, but on behalf of the whites, I'm sorry you all had to see that. But you know what? Hey, you know what? You don't have to have coordinated limbs or a toddler's sense of rhythm to be compelling. Hit us with your classic Benny Johnson charm and humor.
Welcome to the Benny Report. I'm Batman. Actually, I'm Benny Johnson.
Okay. For a second, I thought he was Batman. You got me, Benny. And I'll tell you what, if you like that Batman reference, don't worry, there's plenty more.
Have you ever watched The Dark Knight? Arguably the greatest superhero film of all time.
The scene when Batman comes up through the floor and there's 7 bad guys. And they're like, who is this? And Batman just takes them all out.
I want Batman to stay Batman, not turn into Antifa Man.
So, I'm a big Batman fan. We're gonna begin by saying, Batman for your boy.
No, we are not. We are adults and we do adult things. Yes, adults. And we do adult things like crossword puzzles, buy orthotic inserts, and drink quietly over the sink after our wife goes to bed. We do adult things. But yeah, Benny loves Batman so much, he even released an AI video of himself dressed as Batman and punching immigrants in a Walmart parking lot. I know what you're thinking. What a xenophobic and cruel vision of Batman. But it's still better than the George Clooney one. You're all thinking it. And you know what? I know I'm going to hate this answer. But what is it about the Cape Crusader you even like so much, Benny?
Both Trump and Batman are rich, mysterious, unpredictable guys. They own skyscrapers in Gotham.
Okay. So your favorite thing about Batman is that he's rich and owns buildings. Benny, you don't like Batman, you like Bruce Wayne. Benny Johnson watches Batman fighting the Joker like, boo, you're missing the black tie gala for this. I gotta admit, Benny, you're running out of chances to win me over here. Can you show me anything that proves you have the goods to speak truth to power?
What's up, guys? It's Benny. We are taking you inside Alligator Alcatraz today with President Trump. One of the most deadly spots on Earth, the middle of the Florida Everglades. Let's freaking cook. This is going to be a wild one.
We're in rock and roll. So come along with us on a nice raid in Chicago. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Ooh, yeah, nothing says let's rock and roll like a quarter zip and some Warby Parkers. Although I will say, one thing I liked, not one mention of Batman.
Underneath Chicago, you recognize some of these tunnels from the actual Dark Knight series.
God damn it! Damn it! For the last time, you are not Batman! You're a thirsty influencer cosplaying as a journalist. At best, you are the nipples on George Clooney's Batman suits. Yes. A gross appendage that years from now history would prefer to forget. At least I think that's true, according to Yahoo Answers. I'm Jordan Klepper. Good night and seriously, good f***ing luck.